I'll tell you what, I absolutely love doing 19 phases to defeat a boss. Here we are, solo flawless, and I got the navigator in the same run on the second day of this dungeon, baby. Let's go. I was unbelievably close to getting this thing done day one, but I got to the last phase of damage I would have needed, and then forgot to check a symbol, and then I had to guess a dunk and put it in the wrong spot, and it killed me. That was a very upsetting time. I didn't even make it to the final boss again that day. But in my defense, I was very tired, alright? I was making a lot of mistakes. Just leave me alone. I've been up since 3 in the morning doing the bloody dungeon. But after a lovely sleep, I got on and got it at like the second run of the day. As you can see in the video, I opted for the Titan for this run because I was watching Salted Repo do it day one and saw him almost 3 phase the first boss with hammers after I was looking at an almost 7 phase on the Warlock when I was just messing around, and I immediately thought, yeah, I'll just do that. This first boss is probably my favorite encounter in the whole dungeon. I like the underwater bit in it, and it doesn't take too long to get the damage phase, so even if you do need to do 85 phases of this boss, it still won't take until the end of time. I'm also very interested in this whole Arbalist one-shotting the shield situation. I've never actually used it, but I mean, surely that's got to be something in a team setting at the very least. You know, you got one guy on the Arby, and then I don't know, something shoot it with a rocket or whatever, or a sword or Acreus for the first boss. I don't know. Anyway, the final boss, the thing I really want to talk about here. I like basically everything going on here. The music is cool. I like the Lucent Hive ghost stuff. Because before the Lucent Hive, there was like these, it was like, oh, the ghost can't do this, or ghost can't res that. But the Hive have said, fuck all that shit, just do whatever you want. A weird revival ritual involving a ghost? You got it, bud, we'll get right on that. And who knows, it might even work. There's clearly actually no rules here, so just go nuts. Oh, also, that first guy is like Oryx's mate from the Taken King cutscenes, you know, the dude with the sword or whatever. I don't know, it's just, it's not important, it doesn't matter. But it's, yeah, it's interesting. The only issue here, as you know, I'm sure plenty of people have said, is the logistics of how Oryx's body has arrived here. I mean, it just, I guess it had to be, someone's had to have moved it, I suppose. Someone's been like, come on, let's take this over there. If they were going to move it, why wouldn't they just take it themselves? I don't understand. I don't know if there's anything in any of the weird armor lore about what's going on with Oryx's body, but I guess we'll find out in the future, because there's just no way. Logistically, there's no way. You need some sort of insane mathematical and gravitational equations to convince me that it's going to go from the bloody rings of Saturn and smash into this moon. Get real, come on now. I do love Titan, so I'm glad it's on Titan, and at least it won't get deleted in its entirety at the end of the year, so that's a W. But look, as far as I'm aware, there isn't any lore associated with the actual location of Oryx's body, so I mean, there might be some. I haven't combed through it all. The dungeon's only been out for like 3 days. Give me a break. I also thoroughly enjoy all the mechanics of this little boss fight here. You kill that other guy who is also from, you know, the past, the Court of Oryx, fucking little nightman, and then you stand in the little aura bit and you kill him, and then it makes the circle. You gotta look through the symbol. I like that, that's fun. Now after all that, you gotta grab some symbols and bang them in, and then it's bloody damage a clock, and you better get ready for it to be that time a lot to finish this boss, particularly solo. It has very clearly been optimized for 3 people, because it took me, I think it was 7 phases for me on my solo flawless, because I made a big mistakey 1 phase and just lost a bunch of damage. I know everyone and their dog has said it at this point, but the biggest problem with this dungeon is the wild health pools. It's not a huge deal in like 3 player. I feel like it's pretty actually kind of good there, because, you know, we were trying last night to do some first boss farms, and we kept getting so close to like the 1 phase. It's just not, we just got to do some optimization, and then we can smash out the 1 phase on the first boss for sure. But the second boss is something else. I wish the second boss was just a bit larger in size, because then it might be a little bit easy to hit or something. And it's always like moving around. It's like teleports, and then I don't know where it's gone. It sort of blends in a bit. I don't know. And my biggest fear with this dungeon is that, you know, in a couple of months being like, oh, you want to do bloody Goes to the Deep, and everyone's like, not the big 374 phase slog dungeon. I love going underwater. I mean, I do. I mean, I said that sarcastically there, but I actually do enjoy the underwater section. I mean, people have 1 phase both these bosses with 3 people, So I guess it's just a get good situation for me, I suppose. And you know, it's still early days. There could still be some crazy DPS method discovered. Good boss fight anyway. I think I love crushing a little ghost at the end too. Nice meme there. And lastly, we have the weapons. The new exotic, the Navigator, that I got on my solo flawless run, in fact. Actually, seems pretty fun. You shoot your little friend and you give them, and then you and them get woven mail for a little bit. Seems quite good. I don't know how practical it'll be in any for anything, but you know, the catalyst seems pretty interesting. You get that little thing you can shoot that gets you infinite grapples. I don't know, you might be able to like fly forever with that, maybe. I don't know if that's anything. Maybe this, you know, with that new Warlock exotic helmet that's the size of a house. Maybe that'll do something. You shoot and then they go and then you shoot them or something. I don't know. I don't have the catalyst yet, so I don't know. But the real standout here is these new legendary weapons. These things are wild. I can't even believe half of these things. A stasis wave frame? My god, I'll never use anything else ever again. Plus, this new origin trait is absolutely bonkers. Whenever you finish an enemy, it reloads your weapon, then also gives you a bonus stored reload that'll activate the next time you run out of ammo. Wild, wild, wild perk. And you just get it on all the guns for free. The rocket launcher, word on the street is this might be the best rocket launcher in the game right now. You get like bait and switch and envious assassin, which can get up to 3 in the mag, and then plus with the reload thing you shoot 4 rockets, and then explosive light as well. But I think bait and switch is probably the best one, I imagine. You can also get bipod for all the bipod copers out there. I'm one of them. I'm with you, boys. I'm in the bipod. I'm living the bipod fucking dream right now. Finally, the SMG. Get this right. Demo and incandescent. Now we're fucking cooking. The role I wish Mini Tool could get. The only problem is it's not a lightweight, so I might hate it. Oh, and it can roll the role everyone loves on Immortal, but in the energy slot. So that could very well be something for the PvP freaks out there. Oh yeah, and there's also a glaive. All right, that's plenty. Like this video, quick, like it right now. I think I might make a video on my favorite weapons of this season, because there's some real crazy shit going on right now. And I've got all of the Last Wish weapons crafted. So I'm in ultra cope mode for reconstruction bloody bipod on the Apex Predator right now. I'm in ultra cope mode. I know it's dog shit, but I just gotta believe. I just gotta believe in this thing. 4 rockets in the mag. Come on, that's gotta be something. Surely that's gotta be something. Like I can't. I just can't. Oh Jesus. Okay, subscribe. Like the. See ya.